It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Brown.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
the numbers in last week's game for Hooper. 4 catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. So here we are, Charles. Speaking of this rookie quarterback, he's had 1 training camp and roughly a month and a half or so of regular season games to try to digest everything. Now here he is making his first NFL start.
And let's be frank about it, partner. I'm kind of surprised it's actually taken this long, because every year when a team takes a quarterback in the first round, what do they say? We're going to let him sit for a year. We're going to give him a red shirt year. But you and I both know that never really truly happened. So here he is now. Got a little bit more time to sit and learn than most, but he's still in for a tough test in his first NFL start.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he completes it to Hunt. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
First down.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Cross. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Kareem Hunt.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He will push his way down to about the 14. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
yards.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, it's Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Cross. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU. Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Burrow 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Complete to Joe Mixon.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Joe, just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. C.J. Uzomah, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
His kick.
And he knocks it through. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw on 2nd down. Cross over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cross. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football. And
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28.
They go play action with Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw on second down. Cross. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Browns on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Cross. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Down Browns.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Cross, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo? And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Erickson. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 42 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Burrow with a throw caught by Green. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
Cincinnati Bengals.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Slant pass to Boyd. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
This pass caught at the 4. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here is some of the division races starting.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got to the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 15. First down.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Chubb again.
11 more on that one and another first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Off play action. Cross.
1-yard line.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Crosses pass. Complete to Odell Beckham.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
A 6-yard pickup.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cross. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
To 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Cross. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the gun, Cross. This is the tight end, Njoku. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Cross. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Cross. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Crosses pass.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Jarvis Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Landry, agile footwork, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Cross. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Jamie Gillen.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, he'll let one go deep for... This is caught inside the 15. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Higgins over the middle. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Brown.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will get another road test next week as they head to...
I remember sleeping with my...
I can still remember the excitement in the locker room after my first regular season game. The hugs, the handshakes, and most of all the words of encouragement from my mentor. It was great to know my teammates recognized my performance out on the field, and I was ready to show them things were going to get even better. It was a tough break for the injured guy, but this was huge for me. The press wanted a quote, which is how things happen like they did. smiled for a few last photos, and left the podium. Later that day, I checked the headlines and was shocked to see one in particular about my press conference.